Hello everyone, so this is going to be my review of the O2 gig, 7th of September 2019. The day started quite bizarrely because at about 10 o'clock Phil Gould confirmed that he was going to have lunch with me and my wife. Yes, you heard that correctly. I went and had lunch with Phil Gould. This is actually Phil. He actually picked us up at a station at Cutty Sark station, and then we went to lunch in Blackheath. So Phil signed a number of things that, for those of you coming to the Boon Gould tribute gig in Hornchurch on the 5th of October, 5 of these will be available for purchase, with funds going to St Francis Hospice. There'll be a couple other items I'll have there as well. This signed programme, Pete Ray Biggins drumsticks. So basically Phil is fully aware that the gig that we're doing in Hornchurch, said on the 5th of October, will raise money for St Francis, and I'm also hoping that somebody from St Francis will actually have a stand there as well. So here's the most bizarre thing in my life. So Phil takes me and my wife and drops us off outside the O2, and so as I get out the car I say, Phil, in my wildest dreams I never imagined that Phil Gould will be dropping me off to a Level 42 concert, which, as I said, is pretty amazing. So it did make us late because I'd arranged to meet quite a few people in the Clipper bar of the Intercontinental Hotel beforehand. So there was Mike, Jules, John, Michelle, Gordon, Jane, Pete, Sue, Shirley Vinton and her son, Alison Brown and her husband, and Francis and Julie. So there's quite a few of us met up beforehand. In the gig itself, I had a few people come up and say hello to me. I spoke to Paul Moore, Gordon Cooper. Now the weird thing about Gordon Cooper is Gordon and I first met at this gig in Reading in 1983. So, and here we are still meeting each other at Level 42 concerts. What's that? 36 years later, which is pretty awesome. Gordon, I'll see you again at one of the other concerts coming up. I had Clive Williams, Stephen Bateman Wright come up and say hello, and I'm sure there was somebody else, but I've forgotten who that is. So, on to the gig itself. The boys were on fire. I mean, obviously I think they've ended up doing 20 festivals this year. They were on good form. I managed to, hang on a second, I managed to get a couple of little selfies because I had front row tickets. As I said, Mike, when Mike came out, he waved and sort of acknowledged that he could see me there. But they were really brilliant. And to be honest with you, obviously the other people there were Cool and the Gang, Heather Small of them people, and the brand new Heavies. Now I felt quite sorry for their brand new Heavies because they were first on, and there was quite a mess up at the O2 on this gig, because one day they showed that this is the running order, one day they showed this as the running order. The doors opened at 4:30, but no one actually got into the actual auditorium till about 20 past 5. So they held people, I assume that they wanted to sell drinks and food, for about 50 minutes. Luckily I didn't actually get down there till about 10 past, quarter past 5. So I think it was about 10 minutes before we got in. But the brand new Heavies, I reckon out of the 10,000 auditorium there's probably maybe 4,500, 5,000. Well, brand new Heavies only played to about 2,000, I think, because people were still coming in, so I said I do feel sorry for them. Heather Small was flaming awesome, and having my position at the front was really brilliant, because she came over from one side of the stage to the other, and there was a couple of times where I was looking in her eyes, she was looking in my eyes, and it actually felt like she was just singing to me, even though there was, as I said, there was probably 5,000 people there, but she was really good. I will post a couple of her clips after I've done all the Level 42 clips, and I hope you've enjoyed the 3 that I've posted so far this week. There'll be one Wednesday, maybe a couple during the week next week as well. Cool and the Gang, They reminded me, in the mid-80s I saw Earth, Wind and Fire at the Wembley Arena, and it was very similar to that type of gig because there's about 10 people on stage. They all sort of changed positions, came on front, took the mic, and that's a microphone, not the mic. And that reminded me very much of seeing Earth, Wind and Fire in the fact that they moved around a lot. The only problem is, because they came on after Level 42, I was sort of, I'd had my high, and when they came on I was sort of coming back down again, but after about 3 songs I got back up again. So all in all, I mean, I paid an astronomical amount of money for the front row tickets, but if ever you can do it at the O2, I strongly recommend it, because as I said, the eye-to-eye contact with Heather Small and just being so close, I think was well worth the money. Anyway, that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of my posts during the week. I said, if you still want to try and come to the Never 42 gig in Hornchurch, just make a comment below and I'll try and see if I can get you. I've got about 10-12 tickets left on that. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.